howdy good people just walking. Wow, just reading the news today. More and more AI centers being built. These are the larger corporations where they can afford $100 million investments in AI. And what's going to happen is, I reckon Amazon next year are going to be doing like Amazon trades, where tradespeople, they'll have a whole AI system built in for tradespeople, for, you know, they can replace a staff member. And people that adopt it, pick it up, will be able to offer comparable service at just probably, 10% cheaper than if that tradesperson also has a full-time staff member. They'll be making more money and using AI agents instead of, full-time staff people. Not that staff people will be replaced, it just might be you won't need them for as many hours. And so I recommend everybody get your agent now. You can literally have an AI agent that does all of this. Okay, you ready? For $35 a day, yeah, about 35 plus, you can have an AI agent that has all your frequently asked questions pre-programmed in, and if you update any information on your website, it'll automatically update it. Well, we can train it to do that, to read the pages again, and to then sort the information. You can, for your absolute dead stock pricing, you can sort of give the rough estimates. Now here's another thing I've learnt with AI, excuse me. If you say to, motor mechanic, asking about brake disc calipers, disc and caliper replacement. If you can get a price quicker, you can actually charge a premium. So let's just say the replacement, not including the parts, just is $400. You can actually, with an AI agent, you can say, well, if you book now, it's about $440, and we can book you in, get your car in, we can make an appointment right now. Or you can, we'll take down all your details, we'll have somebody call you back first thing in the morning, or within the next hour if it's, but you've got all the details there and everything. But also the AI can arrange immediate draft invoices. You can also do live invoices, like an immediate invoice developed if your product has an absolute dead set price. But you can also have it set up as a draft, so it goes to your email first for approval, and you can approve it, or you can edit the invoice. Just remember, this is all $35 a day. Not only that, all the information you receive through your AI agent is entered into a spreadsheet, so you can make predictions, you can forecasts, maybe what you need to stock, maybe what you should specialize in because people are asking for specific things. Just better inventory control overall. Although you may already know that stuff, but you can also then use that same spreadsheet, plug it into what's going on in the marketplace, so if there's recalls, you can prepare for that. If there's some current fashion, something. Hey dogs. If there's some current trend that people are looking to do, let's say it's as I said, maybe it's coming up to the holidays, and currently on the news they're talking about people getting their cars checked and serviced and the brakes the discs rotated, and the tires rotated to make sure they're in balance and things. Well, you could prepare for that. There's so much you can do. Also, it can be used to send. It can be used to send with just the general information emails directly to you after the customer's gone through the AI agent. Maybe they haven't purchased anything or put an order in or made an appointment, but they're just inquiring about something. You can get all that detailed information. So, and if you're using like a Xero accounting, you can choose Stripe or Xero, up to you, you know. But that's $35 a day for all of that. How much are you paying for somebody to do all that? You pay them at least $350 a day. And but you wouldn't need to have them in for all that time. You could have them in for just 2 hours a day instead of 10, or instead of 8. You've got to remember, they've got to stay there during lunch as well. It's most of the cases I hear about, they eat lunch at work. So that's all coming up. And one of the problems I always get with inquiries is he'll say, oh, I'll wait and see next year. Well, you know, when next year comes around, it's going to be really, really hard to be able to catch up with the people that are already introducing it. So they're going to be ahead of the curve, and the people are doing it now, and there's companies there with much larger budgets, and they're going to come into the marketplace and replace a lot of people if people don't adapt now and be ready. Because then once you're getting used to using it, what can you do? You can spend time to get used to it. And here's the thing, the way I set it up, it becomes so simple to use. It's almost too easy to use, because you practically don't have to do anything unless you want to do it. The only thing is the draft invoicing, that's about it. And you have to confirm calendar appointments. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. And anything else, it's just it's really just a customizing your operation, how you want it. That's $35 a day. And I have the ability to run a courier company for that. $35 a day, right? That will give the distance and duration, so you can do a $1 per minute or $3 per kilometer, whatever you want, up to you. You can do for the first 100 kilometers $2 a kilometer, and then $1 a kilometer after that. It's up to you. You know, I charge $3 a kilometer when I go out, plus I have a booking fee. But you can, but it books in, tells the person the time that you're going to pick up the delivery, what time it's going to be dropped off, sends the invoice, an itemized invoice, and that's $35 a day. But it means that I don't need a staff member there to sit there and just go through everything, or just for 7-8 hours a day. Just need to come in for an hour, during maybe school time, just to review everything and make sure everything's perfect. It is an unbelievable system. Just think about that. If you're a courier company right now and you've got a couple of staff members doing all that stuff, when an AI agent can do it all for you, well, what's going to happen next year when your competitor comes in and starts using all this AI, and you're not, and you're still paying staff, you know, the full rates and the penalty rates and superannuation, and what else do you have to pay, you know, and you know, people think that, oh well, you know, it's good to hire people. Yeah, sure. Well, big companies don't care. They're firing people left, right, and center because of AI. No one's job is going to be safe if they're in admin. It's better if they would all actually start using an AI agent of their own within their job description, within their business and their job description, because they'll be able to show the boss the efficiencies gained, and they'll be seen as an MVP, or most valuable player in the business. So it's definitely the time now to start thinking about getting it all organized, because it's going to be and this is always happens in Australia. Suddenly it hits and everybody's scrambling. You don't want to be stuck in that position. All right, I have to go in and drink some Coca-Cola. Have a good day, good people, and I'll talk to you all later, and stay peaceful and happy. Bye for now.